Hello and welcome to Rise of Cultures. This time we are fighting the Phoenix Lowlands. Let's start here from the southwest and see what it stores for us. Now, first of all, I have a weird angled army set up here, which means we'll have to comply with that to make the most of it. Now, I will take our units a bit over here and see how much space I need upwards. Because, well, over here on the side we don't need too much, but I want some horses here, and hopefully they will single out this small platoon of archers if they move like I intend them to. We can do the same over here with this bunch of cavalry here, and we can move this one up and let our own heavy infantry stay down here and be a bit shielded. Now let's shield them a bit with our own troops here and do some healing here and give them some support. Mainly because our heavies are takes way longer to reproduce, so we want to keep them alive as best as possible, but that seems to be well, obstructed greatly here, well, never mind. We will manage anyway. Let's focus some healing here and take out the last archers and move on to the second battle. For the second battle, let's go north this time and see if we can do a little better than the first battle. Now this time there's a lot of stuff in the way in here, and well, let's just keep our archers here and see if we can pull off getting those units close to us. I can see there's a lot of archers down here, so let's see if we can ride down to them. It would be awesome for us, maybe not so much for our enemies, and they will make a fine shield. Hopefully our archers can shoot long enough to hit the entire front line, and let's just hide our heavies as far back as we can. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot of our horses get where we want them. We won't have the effect on the archers that we'd love to, but let's help them a little with the bulls and see if we can minimize the number of archers on the enemy side. Now, see our heavies tend to want to die apparently, but well, we do get more survivors than the first battle it seems. Let's move on to the third battle. For the third battle, let's take the southernmost here and move in. Again, there's a lot of archers at the sides here, and yes, well, once again, I'd like my cavalry to ride down there and do something about it. I'm not sure it will happen, but I will keep my archers centered this time. And well, let's mark out our light infantry on the one side here. I have given up the hopes that I can keep my heavies spared long enough to a lot of them surviving. But this time we went right into the side of all the enemy archers, which is great because they're dying in heavy numbers, which means that we hopefully will have a lot more survivors, though this group here might decimate way more than I'd like that to be, but there still seems to be much more survivors because we hit the archers much harder than the first battle. Let's move on to the fourth battle. The fourth and final battle, it's go time. Let's go win that expansion for the Chinese and some love for ourselves. Now, it's a funny way this has been set up, but well, let's do the best we can in making it good. Let's put some archers here and here and tube out all these light infantry. Well, I love my horses when they charge in like that. Not that my heavies are having much of a chance here, but let's hit enemy archers from the other side. See, I like bulls coming out the river. Well, those troops here has really been cramped down in this pot section. That's not favorable to us. And well, we're even losing more than we should. Why? But why are my archers going into the tube like that? Not fanning out the way they do most damage. That's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. This was this, and thank you for watching this video.